you're being watched. The government has a secret system, a machine that spies on you every hour of every day. I know because I built it. I designed the machine to detect acts of terror, but it sees everything. Violent crimes involving ordinary people, people like you. Crimes the government considered irrelevant. They wouldn't act, so I decided I would. But I needed a partner. Someone with the skills to intervene. Hunted by the authorities. We work in secret. You'll never find us. But victim or perpetrator, if your number's up, we'll find you.
During the time at the end of the presentation is going to crack your brain open, because the reason I say that is because the chosen, the 144,000, those who are tapped into their neurological higher abilities, we're going to be attacked, at some point in time. And the reason I say that is because, the veil is lifted. We're using all these platforms and we're using our sources and our resources to basically galvanize the information and give the edification back to the people, to where we can have this cosmic convergence of a unity consciousness to basically reverse the polarity of everything that's taking place that was propagated by the patriarchal government, right? So with that being said, there's a project called Project Pogo and Project Cypher. And that means that there's going to be a mass sacrifice event. And the first people to go are the ones that watch these type of videos, the people who propagate the truth in the media, who actually is going against the deep state shadow government.
Now, like I said, you hear what he said now. A mass sacrifice event. Okay? This is what the beasts like to do. Because these reptilians, these archons, these lizards, they feast off of this energy. It's like supper time. It's like Thanksgiving for us, right? We all coming together at the feast. Grandma made the food. Got the turkey, the yams, the stuffings all on the table. This is it's feasting time. And we're headed in that time right now. This is October, and that's next month. 2024, player. Thanksgiving. It's feasting time. So us TIs, you better be on your shit. But like I said though, what's going to happen is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is don't put your energy into like saying that something's going to happen to you. All I'm saying is that you best be on your shit. That's all I'm saying. You better be on your, you know what I'm saying? You better be on your 10 toes. You better be, aware. You better be protected. You better be calling on your ancestors. You better be calling on somebody. That's all I'm saying. I'm not going to sit here and be telling you who you need to be calling on. You better figure it out your damn self. But you better be doing something. If you're Jewish, you want to call on your Mashiach, better call on him. If you Christian, better call on your Jesus harder. You Jehovah Witness, you better call on your Jehovah. You better be calling on somebody. Because yeah, it's definitely some stuff brewing. There's definitely some stuff brewing because with this fake, so-called selection coming up, and you know what I mean, you already know that TIs, you still out there being gang stalked, you know what I'm saying? So you already know. So there's a lot of crap going on, man. So they got some stuff brewing. So ain't no telling.
Right? The ones who give these type of videos, the people who propagate the truth in the media, who actually is going against the deep state shadow government, right? The ones who are speaking against the Boule systems, the ones who are speaking against everything that's causing the frequencies of our atmosphere to change, that basically puts an encryption over the cosmic energy grid system to where we have a blackout. The more we speak truth to power, the more you're going to have the manipulation of everything in third density, right? Now, reason I say that is because, we're just going to get through the presentation. I don't want to spoil everything for everybody because, I'm really hyped for this presentation. I got a lot of stuff to show y'all because the last two videos, when I was talking about Tahuti or Thoth in the Black Sun of 2025, it works in conjunction with the rainbow and the serpent video that I put out a few days ago, right? Because the serpent is the Black Sun. We finna get into it today because there's a lot of synchronicities that's syncing up today, right? I got a lot of downloads. So it tells you right here in the publication that there will be many strange beasts upon the earth in those days. So we in that time right now. This is why they're doing the increment rollout and the full disclosure of extraterrestrial life when you're talking about different star families or whatever, right? Just like you have good Anunnaki, you got the Luciferian Anunnaki, right? That controls the Canaanite bloodline, right? When you're talking about your black nobility and things of that nature. Now, this is where you got to look at this from a critical standpoint. You know, it's not a
Now check this out, what he about to show.
coincidence that, you know, there was a vault that was built up deep inside of a mountain in Norwegian Island, which is basically connected to the Arctic Circle. Inside, there's a vault over 1 million seeds from different species, crucial for human survival in the event of a apocalyptic scenario. This global seed vault is a collaboration between the governments of the world's most powerful countries. So there's a movie, I forgot that came out, but this shows this whole emulation right here as the planet is going through a state of calamity. It's not 2012, and it's not the movie, I think it's called something Iron Sky. They show this part right here as you have the Russian factions. They go inside this Arctic vault to basically escape the calamity, and they go inside Hollow Earth. That's a whole other transmission in itself right there, because we're going to get into Hollow Earth because it plays a very critical part as we get through the Great Awakening process. Now, matter of fact, I need to go back. So they building all these bunker systems. So they hiding from something, right? It tells you right here, there will be many strange beasts upon the earth during the times, the 7-year tribulation, when you're talking about Solar Cycle 25 and the Blue Star Kachina, right? So why are they building these, these vaults to basically hide themselves from these entities that's going to be a mass sacrifice when you have the whole grid shut down completely, right? That is basically the sign of the Great Purification period. So the planet is going to cleanse itself by way of the activation of nature, and you also going to have the Red Star Kachina, which is known as the Great Purifier. Then at the same time, you're going to have these beasts upon the land eradicating certain things that's not supposed to be on the planet, right? It's part of the mass sacrifice. Now, that works in conjunction with this video, as I was talking to you about the black nobility. Because why are they building all these caves and all these, these hidden structures within the infrastructure of these mountains, right? It's, they're hiding from something, right? Because they know that something's going to be taking place, just like in that movie, Cabin in the Woods. You had the puppeteers at the bottom that was controlling the simulation that was on top. So they was basically controlling everything from underground while they was having a mass sacrifice event on the surface, right? You got to watch that movie, Cabin in the Woods.
Did y'all, if anybody's seen that movie, comment down below. I've seen it before. I got to watch it again, but he's telling the truth, though. It was a conspiracy movie. Comment down below if you've seen that movie.
So I'm going to play this video.
Watch this.
This is in Switzerland.
More surprisingly, the Swiss government has turned the entire Alps into a huge bunker, equipped with luxury hotels, restaurants, public canteens, modern shower rooms, dormitories, hospitals, and giant generators. Just the room keys alone can fill a wall. The entrance to the bunker is through this dilapidated door. From outside the mountain...
Notice he said generators. So that basically denotes the fact that the power grid is going to go down. Why would they prepare for something and have the resources for it when they control the information that is basically in alignment to that prophecy? One thing you got to understand about what the government does, they understand the metaphysical essence of astrology and astrological alignments what they do is they place their Black Swan events around these alignments of, you know, many different planets. Because
now, didn't I just show y'all? I just showed y'all that was in what was it? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm gonna post that link in the description if y'all missed it. But it showed you that's exactly what the brain had said to the bull. He was like, just, you know, he's like, hold on, we gotta wait till the planets align itself, and then I go ahead and make my move. You know what I'm saying? So trust me. That's why I keep telling y'all need to advance your knowledge. You need to figure out what's going on. Because a lot of y'all don't know what's going on. Y'all don't know how this is being played. And this is the reason why the beast got y'all scared of information. Because that's all it is. It's information. And the beast got y'all scared to tap into it. You think everything is of the devil. So you're scared. So therefore you don't seek. You don't do what Jesus told you to do. He told you to seek.
Because then they could say, oh, it was Russia that did this. It was Iran that did this. Oh, it wasn't because of, you know, the red and the blue star Kachina and the activation of the black sun. No way, it wasn't that. See, this is why, you know, discernment is key. They always line up their rituals and they always line up their Black Swan events and these, all these events to basically destabilize the country. They put them around cosmic events that's going to be taking place. So, you know, they're going to create this blackout. Well, the nature is going to create this blackout during the time of solar cycle 25. But they're going to tell you that Iran did it. So that's why you got to be very meticulous and pay attention to everything intuitively and look at everything with a critical, supreme spiritual eye.
The entrance to the bunker is through this dilapidated door. From outside the mountain, it's hard to tell that this is a bunker. Only upon close inspection will you realize that the whole mountain has been riddled with holes. What seems like an ordinary house, once you open the door, is also a sturdy bunker. Or this piece of stone is also a bunker. As is well known, the Alps occupy 62.5% of Swiss territory. They have built armed bunkers in 60% of their mountainous areas. And in the remaining 40% of the plains, every community has a nuclear blast shelter with complete medical facilities, operating rooms, morgues, etc. The bunkers under residential buildings typically feature a half-meter thick blast door and an air filter. We all know that Switzerland has been neutral since 1815 and holds 30% of the world's private wealth. So why has it built so many armed...
Since 1815. So what does that basically mean? They, you know, Switzerland is the only country that never had a war. That's because it's the home of the black nobility, because when they basically know that when things are basically getting manipulated as far as like the energy grid system, that is going to be the runaway hideout, right? They're going to hide in these bunker systems in Switzerland.
You're not invited.
Right? So, hold on for a second. Now, back to the presentation, because I do have a video that's going to be.
If y'all want to hear more of this,
that I'm showing you.
I'm gonna stop it right now. I'm gonna put another part up.
So,
holla back.
Now we just had a blackout event that took.